reminder, we just had the Great Day in East LA exhibit open, which really highlights the pioneers and trailblazers of that East Side sound we really love. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce to you, from the Midnighters, the one and only, Little Willie G!
Woo! Yeah!
Take it easy, brother. Take it easy. I don't want to be the one to say that this has got to stop. But every time I give a girl all the love that I have got, she breaks my heart and then leaves me in tears. It's such a shame, but it's been going on for years. Why won't they admit it? Just give in a little. We can't make ends meet by leaving love out the middle. I'm the type of guy that hates to see a lovely face crying. But what can you do when you find out that that face you've been loving ain't been doing nothing but lying? Well, it makes no difference what she says, what she does, or what it was. I know I'm through with you. Ain't it funny how love resembles the seasons of the year? You can be so happy, joyful in the springtime, and by all your face will be full of tears. Cause the woman that you love, she put you down, said she don't want you hanging around no more. Believe me, I'm hurt. But I don't want to be the one to say that this has got to stop. But every time I give a girl all the love that I have got, she breaks my heart in two, leaves me feeling like a fool. Ain't nothing I can do. But it's time that we all admit it. Just give in a little. We can't make ends meet by leaving love out the middle. Got to make those ends sweet, girl. All day, all day. Óigame, nena, si no nos ponemos de acuerdo, ¿qué amor posible podemos tener? Piénsalo bien, mi negra, piénsalo bien. Cross your heart, girl. Tell me that stay that you never gonna wait till we ain't gonna part now. Tell me that you love me that different nobody else about that you cross your heart. Tell me that stay that you never gonna wait till we ain't gonna part now. Hey, 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 love lives on with you and me. Ah, we got a legacy of love, 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 love. Legacy of love, yeah. But I gotta have the real thing, brothers. Come on, brothers, give me the real thing. Thank you very much.
Another round of applause for taking us way back. Good evening, everyone. My name is Chela Montoya, and it is truly an honor to welcome a legendary musician, songwriter, and co-founder of Los Lobos, that is Louis Perez. What began in a garage in East LA in 1973 grew into one of the most important and beloved bands in American history. not just Latino history, American history. Through the decades of storytelling, Los Lobos has carried through the sounds, the spirits, and the struggles that celebrate Latinos and uplift our stories through music. So if you haven't had a chance to visit the exhibit, I want to thank La Plaza de Cultura de Artes for putting together this amazing work to uplift our community through art and through music and through all of the elements of creativity. So be sure to stop by the exhibit, play Where's Louie, Where's Los Lobos, and if I can please join me in giving Louis Perez a warm welcome to the stage.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Thank you to the La Plaza for hosting this event. Thank you to the Neighborhood School of Music for teaching our children music. Music is a powerful tool for peace and harmony and for unity. That's not an exaggeration. Like when you think about musicians going up on stage, the only thing that's required is to listen. And I think everybody will agree that listening to each other is essential and is a foundation for building community. Somewhere tonight and every night there's musicians getting together to play music, creating communities for themselves and for their audience. That's real power. Bringing people together for a common thing as listening to music. I'm here tonight to celebrate and honor a person who has been outstanding in my life, Mark Guerrero. Now, Mark followed his path, the footsteps of his father, the great Lalo Guerrero. Yeah, it's okay to clap. He's kind of fabulous, you know? Okay. Well, of course, by carving his own path as a singer and songwriter. He was 13 years old when he had his first band, Mark and the Escorts, alongside the Midnighters, the Blendells. Willie G comes to mind because he's sitting right there. As a historian, because he loved his community, he loved his culture, he built an immense archive of Latino music, of Chicano music in particular, and was instrumental as a curator for this event here. A great day in East LA. I've had the pleasure of getting to know Mark over the years. He's become a friend of the band, and he frequently comes up and plays with us. And he actually took part in our 50th anniversary. He lives and breathes for music. And that's Mark. He's influenced generations of musicians, and it's inspired us all. It's my honor to present the Neighborhood School of Music Legacy Award to Mark Guerrero.
Thank you very much. I'm honored to get this award and especially to be presented by Louis Valdez, a great friend of mine with a great band, Los Lobos. Yeah, let's hear it. I don't know what else to say. What is there to say? But I'm just very grateful. I hope everybody got a chance to see the exhibit. We spent a lot of time putting that together. And thank you for all coming. And that's about all I have to say. Thank you. Okay, first thing we do is introduce these fine musicians here. To my right, this gentleman has played with me for many years. He was on all my Capitol records in the early 70s at A&M. He played on I'm Brown, another great lead guitar. We still play together a lot. I just want to introduce him, Mr. John Valenzuela. Hi. On bass, from Los Dados, which you'll see later today. And he plays with Joe Baton. He's also with the Rock Angels, Mr. Rick Reyes. And on percussion, the zoot suiter, played with Rudy Salas and Tierra for over 20 years. He's currently playing with Tierra Legacy. He has his own band called Bongo Funk. Mr. Dale Villavicencio. For my song, I'm going to do a medley of 2 verses of my song, The Streets of East LA, and a couple of verses of my dad's, our dad's, Los Chucos Suaves. I have to say our dad tonight first. Los Chucos Suaves, so it's a little medley. There it goes.
Learn my ways in my childhood days. I can still remember many hot Septembers when we used to play our time away on the streets of East LA. Streets of East LA. This is what I say. I feel the rhythm, I can hear the sounds, the life of the city with music all around. I learned to dance, try to find romance, chase the birds and bees. Remember one warm September, what a special day. Love came my way on the streets of East LA. Streets of East LA, hear the rhythm play. Yo me siento pestañear, los chucos suaves.
suavecito y el danzón. Standing ovation for my brother, all right. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to bring out my good friend, Jerry Salas of El Chicano de Los Dados. Woo! Here he comes. He's the gentleman who sang lead vocal on one of their El Chicano's mega hits, Tell Her She's Lovely, way back in 1973. And he's still the lead singer of El Chicano. Woo!
Good evening, everybody. So proud to be here tonight. Really am. Just proud to be here. I'm just so thankful that my friend of many years, Mark Guerrero, asked me to do this, because my whole life is really about mentoring young musicians. And you know, if we don't mentor, what are we going to have for our future? Am I right? You got to mentor the youth and give them a reason, you know, just give them that good feeling that you get when you're playing music. That's what I got when I was a child. And my father was a guitar player singer. My brother was a guitar player singer. My uncle was a singer. And I was brought up with the love of music. And I got to play some really great venues with my parents. First time I played the Forum, my dad was there and my mom and my uncle and my aunt. It was a family thing, you know? And I'll always remember that. Because he and my whole family were the ones that mentored me to want to do what I love. And I'm just so thankful to be here, and let's give a hand to this school, man. This school.
Sure.
Oh my
Boyle
God.
Heights Neighborhood Music School.
This school.
John Lewis over there.
It's what they've been doing all the 112 years. Imagine that.
We're almost that old. God. Combined, we're
I was just born. I'm not quite that old yet. Getting close. But I just wanted to say that I'm just so thankful to be here, and God has graced me with the ability to do what I do, and I'm just so thankful to that, and God bless all of you in the audience tonight for coming tonight. So thank you for being here.
2, 3, 5.
Jerry Salas.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Let's hear it again for Jerry Salas and Mark Guerrero and the band. Up next, I have the privilege to introduce the exquisite actress, educator, advocate, Rose Portillo.
Hi, I'm Rose Portillo. Howdy. And I'm shorter than she is, so someone else is going to have to suffer with this. Oh my God. Hi. This is called A Legacy of Love. And let's focus on that. I just traveled from Santa Monica on Olympic Boulevard to get here and saw our city. And to have this place, and in honor of this school, but to also know that the school is a little further beyond. Is Dan telling me to shut up? Okay, no, not yet. Okay. So, anyway, it is, so I came from, the reason I'm in Santa Monica, oh my God, I had a sip of wine, so bear with me. The reason I came from Santa Monica is that my godson's son graduated from high school. And they are thinking about what their legacy will be. Most of us here are part of a specific legacy that is tied to the two gentlemen that are being honored. Now, it says something about the honorees that I am in a unique position. I am here to introduce a cornerstone of Chicano legacy that is a reason we are all here. So, this particular cornerstone is Luis Valdez. Give it up, give it up, give it up. It took 5 seconds for me to start to speak when I received a phone call that said, there's a play happening and you've been asked to audition. What's the play? Zoot Suit. Who's the author? Luis Valdez. I said, cancel everything, cancel everything. All I need to do is walk it. I don't mean all I need to do in order to be a part of it. All I needed to do was to meet this legend. Okay, so there's that. Then, because of that legend, there was a connective tissue with Lalo Guerrero. The legacy then continued through the sons of these two giant cornerstones. There would be no Chicano anything without them. Not artistically anyway, and politically too. So it is with great honor and gratitude and forgiveness for my stepping all over my tongue that I would like to introduce you to Luis Valdez.
All right, and I'm here to introduce our next honoree. I have many reasons for being here. One of them is that Dan Guerrero and I are cousins, and Mark. The Guerreros and the Yones, in my case, you know, lived in a little barrio in Tucson called Barrio Libre. There was a little theater called Carmen. It received all the talent from Mexico in the old days, but the neighborhood was alive, and it lived on in Lalo Guerrero's music. It inspired the whole world. The fact is, though, that I'm not here out of obligación. I'm here out of a desire to highlight the contribution of Dan Guerrero to the Chicano community and the Chicano movement. Without Chicano art, there would have been no Chicano movement. Let's face it. The politics is essential and basic, but it's sometimes not that much fun. But the arts, music, theater, painting, dancing, design, making movies, all of that, it's always a joy. And it is a joy to live in that world as a practicing artist. However, it does not happen by chance. It happens because the torch is passed from one generation to the other, as Lalo Guerrero has passed his torch through his music and through his sons, through his bloodline. And I can't think of anyone more essential to the Chicano experience than the spirit that Lalo Guerrero brought to the stage and distributed throughout the whole world. It was fantastic. And that spirit lives on in his sons. And they are indeed spreading it. And thanks to organizations like the Neighborhood Music School, that particular genre, that particular passion that the human race has to create its own reality through its music and dance lives on at the very basic grassroots level. And that's what I'm here to celebrate, the Neighborhood Music School and all that that accomplishes. But more specifically, Dan Guerrero is not just an artist. He's not just a performer. He's not just a writer and a raconteur and one of the wittiest people that I know in the Chicano community. He's also a director and also a producer. And he knows what it takes in order to set up good music, in order to set up a good play, in order to set up whatever, an exhibit. That's a very, very special and professional consciousness that you need in order for the arts to flourish, even at the grassroots level. And so I want to acknowledge that about my cousin Dan and also Mark. They're both professionals, and they have achieved a level of professionality that makes their community very proud of them. And I'm sure it would make their father doubly proud that he was able to engender such talent and give it to the world. So I want to celebrate then Dan Guerrero, the producer, Dan Guerrero, the actor, Dan Guerrero, the performer and filmmaker, Dan Guerrero, the gay Tino of the world, who brought a different kind of consciousness to the world that is so clear and so important and so essential for new generations to pick up and fly, with a big banner that says, "Viva la vida, viva las artes, vivan las artes, y que viva Dan Guerrero, órale!" It is my honor to present him with the Loving Legacy Award at the Neighborhood Arts Group. Congratulations. This is pretty fancy. I want to God, I'm the most unmechanical person in America. Can you hear me?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Ah. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay. Buenas noches. This has been quite an evening. How about the talent you've seen so far? Right?
Yeah.
The newest generation and the old ones hanging on by a thread. Well, we all still got it. We all still got it. Mark is going, you still got it. But you know, I'm feeling twice honored this evening. Introduced by El Maestro, Luis Valdez. We are primos, by the way, for real. I only discovered that a few years ago, right?
Right.
Man, I'd have paid to be your primo, so I'm thrilled, you know? So thank you for your very, very generous words. And of course, I'm honored to be here with the Legacy Award from the Neighborhood Music School, which is why we're all here to support their amazing, amazing work. I was introduced to the school by my good friend Susana Guzman. And on my first visit there, I was walking up the path to the porch to this beautiful, beautiful lavender and white Victorian home. And suddenly, I was bumped.
And I looked, and it was a runaway cello with 2 little feet, not belonging to the cello. It was a little boy rushing to his music class. No anxious parent was dragging him there. He couldn't wait to get there. And when I met with the staff and the teachers, they were so, and they still are today, but at that time too, they were so giving and so warm and so caring. They really care about those kids. They care about the school, and they care about the community that they serve. And then I started to walk through the house, and there was music pouring from every room behind closed doors. The sounds of a clarinet, and a violin, a cello. I was hooked, and it has been my pleasure to have worked with the school over the last few years. And I guess I will continue, Karen, if you let me. My brother and I grew up in a house of music. Our dad, Lalo, almost always had a guitar in his hand, and he'd be strumming and humming a new melody in his head and writing down lyrics. And in Mark's room, he's 9 years my junior, he was playing children's songs. My favorite was Daffy Duck's Rhapsody. Oh, it's fantastic. And if you could Google it. And in my room, I was belting out show tunes from my Broadway musical albums. We may very well have been the first music mash. And Mom, our mom, Margaret, who of course, like all mothers, ran the joint. Right, Lupe? And my mom, well, she whistled. She whistled. Not tunes, because she only had one note. One piercing note. And when she wanted to get us in the house for dinner from outside, she would whistle. And I guarantee you that whistle traveled from East LA to India. When I first got the call about the Legacy Award, I was happily surprised. And it got me thinking about that word, legacy. It sounds very grand, you know? It conjures up famous names etched in gold on buildings or on monuments. But a legacy can be left by your nana, by your favorite tia, by a parent. It can be as simple as your family history or values or principles. And they are there to inspire and to guide that next generation. Each generation adding to that legacy, as Rose has pointed out, as Luis did. My brother and I, we carry our parents' legacy. Values, ethics, service, and a love for our roots and our cultura. And Dad added a soundtrack. Music that, yes, entertained, but it also gave a voice to the Chicano. A voice he hoped would build a bridge between the Chicana y los Mexicanos. A bridge like that is more important than ever. I'm proud to accept this award down there, but I'll get it in a minute. On behalf of Mom and Dad, it means, I think, that I have honored their legacy through my work and through my life. And I accept it on behalf of that skinny kid that I was on McDonald Avenue with braces on my teeth and big dreams in my head. And I believe in big dreams. They can carry you far. Thank you so much for this great honor.
Woo! Go Dad!
Thank you all.
Un aplauso para la familia Guerrero, seguro que sí.
And all the gente here with us this afternoon, we love you so much. Thank you for your support. Y adelante, la gente artística, everyone here in the house. We hold you close to our hearts. Y pa adelante.
I want to introduce our brother here, 3-time Grammy Award winner, Mr. Lorenzo Martinez, ladies and gentlemen.
Dos culturas tengo yo, en mi suerte tengo orgullo, porque así lo manda Dios. Por mi madre yo soy mexicano, por destino soy americano, yo soy de la raza de oro, yo soy México-americano.
Okay, so, all right, so that in the middle of, it's our dad, Lalo, and that's Mark, my brother, and that's me with the glasses.
You look different.
Well, my hair was longer.
And no gray.
So my dad wrote all kinds of songs. Let's sit over here as long as the chair is there. Dad wrote all kinds of songs. Oh, yes. So he wrote all kinds of songs. He wrote rancheras, and he wrote mambos and cha-chas and cumbias. But my favorite were his love songs.
Love songs? Can you sing one?
Me? Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't. No. Hit it. I love tortillas, and I love them dearly. You'll never know just how sincerely I like the corn ones y también de harina. But when the cook calls out from la cocina, no, you went ahead. Have you been drinking? There's no tortillas. There's only corn. I mean, there's only bread. There's no tortillas. I feel so bad. My grief I cannot hide. There's no tortillas for my refried. Without tortillas,
There would be no burritos.
and without the corn ones,
There would be no freedom.
I love to hold them. I bread to eat with bread, believe me.
There's no tortilla!
There's only bread?
There's no tortillas!
I feel so sad. My grief I cannot hide.
There's no tortillas!
For my refried. This is Natalia, this is Jane, this is Paula, and Joaquin. Take a bow, kids. Were they great? Come on, let's blow this joint. These guys did great. Did you have fun?
Yo soy chicano, señores, nació al lado americano. Para México soy pocho, no me aceptan mis hermanos. Los gringos me discriminan como si fuera extranjero. A pesar de que esta tierra fue de México primero. Este país es mi padre, México es la de mis padres, pero la sangre que llevo es la de Benito Juárez.
Purito chicano, de raza que no se raja. Mi madre nació en Sonora, mi padre fue de la Baja, mis padres mexicanos, su cultura es de chavo, no es mi pulca vecino, al otro lado de Bravo. Me da mucho sentimiento que México no me quiera, porque a México lo quiero más que a mi tierra.
Como Emiliano Zapata y también Francisco Villa, yo soy revolucionario en este moderno día.
Unidos con los campesinos, los mexicoamericanos, luchamos por la justicia para todo el mexicano. Por mi educación bilingüe,
hablo chicano y gabacho.
ya se despiden los pochos.
Hasta luego, ya los guachos. It's one of Lalo Guerrero's songs right there.
El trío Los Dados. Not los dedos, Los Dados.
Ladies and gentlemen, Trio Los Dados. So this night has been incredible. It has been, again, an honor to honor Mark Dan Guerrero, and also to share this evening with you and share this stage with so many incredible pioneers who have seen life on every side and really used it as their vehicle to share and to go generation to generation that's part of artistry, that's part of creativity. And one thing that I really look at Neighborhood Music School as is a creative home for our 36 teaching artists, for our huge community that is continuing to grow. In 2024, we started an immersive music challenge project with the D'Addario Foundation. And what that allowed us to do was to reach further out of Boyle Heights and connect to areas that have similar demographics, like Long Beach, Little Lake City School District, which includes Norwalk and Santa Fe Springs, and provide sequential after-school programming 4 hours per week, and also measure how that affects our students, which we all know. We know that their attendance will be better, we know that their grades will increase, and we know that connecting with humanity is what really drives us all forward. And that's what this night has been about, and that's what Dan and Mark bring to the table, every table they're in, and they offer seats. And that's really the most beautiful thing. So I would like, again, to give a round of applause to our honorees, and I'm going to call you back up on stage. So, Dan, I saw you just sat down. Come on back up. Mark, your reach goes so far that you have gotten, the word has gotten around town about you two. As you build the town that the word is around. So, what you don't know is that we have another presentation for you both. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
The County of Los Angeles, Hilda Solis's office, has created these beautiful certificates. Oh no, it's over there. The timing of the traffic is great.
Hilda Solis, she is so, we all love Hilda, right?
Hilda Solis, in recognition of your dedicated service to our community and to the generations beyond that will learn from you and grow from, with, and about you. So thank you so much. But there's another one. I don't know if this is a statement on funding, but Senator Durazo's office has created these resolutions in your honor.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you very much.
I want to see a picture.
Yes.
Don't read the whole thing.
I was just going to ask everyone to read it. Yes, absolutely.
You know, how many fantastic, so many fantastic men and women, políticos, Latinos, like Hilda, like Durazo, like Beth. There are so many, and I remember you were still a child, but one of Dad's close friends was, Edward Roybal. He was the only Latino voice at that time. I have a fabulous photo of Dad and Roybal, who used to come to Dad's club, Lobos. And I often think of how proud he would be, as would be our mother, Margaret, to see so many Latino voices doing good things. And I think we all want to support them and vote for them. I mean, they got to be great, but we know they are, so that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, what he said.
This is great, and this is not the end of our program. You'll notice there's a dance floor, and it was used a little bit, but we will be bringing up our Latin jazz ensemble, who are amazing. So I would really encourage everyone to use this dance floor extensively. It's also a little chilly, so you can work up some heat that way. But I'd also like to, before we close this portion of the night, call all of our performers up on stage to do a company bow so we can all be together. So if you perform tonight, please come on up. Students, yes.
Everyone who performed on stage tonight, please come up so we can get a proper thank you to them and we can get a class picture.
Very good.